Is Ella in yet? Come on, I'm going to take you down here today. In fact, can you all hear me today? Everybody here in the chat, as they say? Are you there, Ella? Andy? Right, I'm going to take you down here today. I'm going to take you down here today to Ollins Head Hall. Take a nice slow walk down, as they say. Good morning, Ella. Can you hear me? Good morning, Governor. If you're in the... Oh, good morning, Governor. All right. Good morning, Andy. Right, come on. We're going to have a walk down to Ollins Head Hall. Thank you, Ella. There's a number of paths here we can go down. That one there takes you back up to Darwin Tower. That one takes you down... Thank you, Andy. That one takes you down to Roddlesworth Reservoir. And this one here takes you down to Ollins Head Hall. Come we'll walk round this fence because it's open at back end here. And that little path there, that takes you down to Waterfall at Roddlesworth Waterfall. So, come on, let's motor on, as they say. Right, this place down here, Ollins Head Hall. Good morning, Kelly. This place, Ollins Head Hall, it was built in 1776, this. By a guy called John Hollinshead. And this is where we're going. A little bit glitchy there, buddy. I'm hoping it's going to sort itself out down here. Good morning, Blackburn Audits. Yeah, I did, mate. I'll tell you what, it was outrageous, Matt. Outrageous, mate. All I could say to myself was, wow. Do you not see him? It hit it out your hand. My God, mate. My God. Yeah, Matt, if you missed that, down here is Ollins Head Hall. It was built by John Hollinshead in 1776, this. On the site of a 1600s farmhouse, this down here. And it's what remains of it now that is left. And there's also a well house here where pilgrims back in the day, early 1900s, late 1800s, used to come on a pilgrimage to have a taste of its holy spring, as they say. So I just thought I'd give you a little bit of information on it. I'll give you a little bit more when we get down to it. But if you all want to know the full history on this place, I have done videos on it. Some videos up on my channel. I think one's called Exploring Ollins Head Hall, and one of them's Ollins Head Hall Well House, I think. I think that's what they're called anyway. But they have all the information there is on this place. But I thought I'd do a live stream and take you all down today. I've not been down here for a while. So, can you all still hear me? Or else I'm a glitching out. This is the site of the hall here, coming up. Coming up here. And that's all the ruin all the way around here. You know, it's all gate posts, things like that. Good morning, Observer. How are you? Come on. Have a quick walk in here. Look, it's all gate posts here like this. Look at them. Aren't they alright then? In fact, come on, we'll take you at main gate down here. Sorry about that. Take you in the main gate, as they say. Look at that big tree what's come down for the last couple of days. Wow. This here, guys, is the ruin. Here. You can see it all coming up, but it's all the way down here as well. Remember the big gate posts there? They had some big gates on originally. Last time I come up, grass were a bit long last time I come up. If you notice now, ruins a little bit more. It's a bit more exposed now, if you can see. Each one of these was rooms. Here, I'm stepping down like into a room now. If you notice, I'll just give you a look at that. It's just a big manor house. That were a big chimney back there, and so on and so on. I don't want to really say right much because I pretty much documented everything on my video I did on this place. And yeah, the cellar here. Look how deep that cellar is. Big steps there, going down. That was to a lower level, that. I'm still right on the edge of ruin here. Look at that. You notice? Nice hillside there in the background all the way around. So anyway, Ayla, Andy, is this streaming alright, yeah? Just wanted to know. Nothing wrong with that, observer. I like exploring. As they say. Got old sink there as well. Wait till I take you up here in a minute, observer, and I'll give you a look at this old well house. It's something special, is that up there? But I'll get to that. Look at that old sink there. Old stone sink. That's cool, isn't it? And broken half though. And other side to it's here. Thank you, Ella. Look at that hole there in ground. I always wondered to myself, what was that? Was it for drainage or what? What research I've done on this place, I still don't know what that is. It's in wet corridor, used to go right round. Cool, that, isn't it? Oh. I'll take you over to the other side, I think. Yeah, these were just all like little rooms and little storage rooms, if you notice, all the way around it. That's what they were. Brilliant. Oh. We're at Ollins Head Hall, observer. This place, it were built. Hollinshead Hall were built in 1776 by John Hollinshead. But before that, it was built on the site of a 16th century farmhouse. And that's what it was. See, this end here, it's like here you see old stables and things like that. And these were old stable houses and coachman's house. Servants' quarters there. And then at this side here was the main house, this one. But my focus here today to bring you all and give you a look at the well house up here. I'm just hoping signal was not going to go down on us all. Come on, I'll take you around this bit of ruin first. Yeah, so it was built by John Hollinshead, this place, on the site of a 16th century farmhouse. That's going back some, isn't it? And when he died, he left it to his cousin, William Brock. And he inherited it till early Victorian times. And then he sold it in 1845, according to my paperwork. Got the old bath there, you can just see it there. No signs. And he sold it to a guy called Eccles Shorrock, which was a well-known Blackburn mill owner at the time. And then in the early 1900s, people, it came into disrepair. And all the brickwork and all the stones, what are missing, form all these farmers' walls all the way around here. All the way around. And some of them were used to build some cottage in the village of Belmont as well. So that's why it's all not here. And I do think, if I remember rightly as well, I think it was 1984 or 1985, or an archaeologist team came to unearth all the soil mounds what were here, and they ended up discovering what we see here today. Oh, it's shining today here. That's why I'm trying to stand at this side. I'm trying to keep like the sun on my back, so then it doesn't blind you all. What it is, Andy, it's a place, this, what I hold dear. I hold this pretty close to myself, pretty dear, this. I really do. It's West Pennines Trust now what looks after this place and maintains it. But if you want to know the full, I'm going to give you a fraction of history on it. If you want to know full history, Andy, look at my video, mate. Anyway, thank you, bestie. It's this place here I'm going to take you. This well house here went into disrepair, I think it was either 1901 or 1905, and then the council stepped in and restored it back to what we're going to see in a minute. Now this here, just let me get up to this wall so then we're not shining on. Right, that's better. Seen that? It's a water fountain that coming out the wall. Now you used to get pilgrims and that lot all lined up, all marching and paying for a drink of the magical spring, which is inside this place. But we're a little bit unfortunate today, guys, because the door is locked. But if you look on my video, I'll take you right inside here and give you all a right good look. But they've put a new bracket on a new lock, if you notice. Bear with me. See what we can see from in here. Let me put that through there for you. Now that there in front of us is the Holy Spring of Hollinshead Well house, this. If you look, you can just see its vaulted ceilings and things like that. And that there in the middle, that is a sculpture of a lion. Is that what it is, Andy? See, usually, Andy, just bear with me, people. Usually it's open, is this place. But last time I did come up to film it, they were all partying in here at night before, and they were building fires and everything. And there were graffiti and everything all over. They graffitied it all over it. If you want to know all the information on this, I'll put a separate video up on this, on the well house. Called Hollins Head Well House, as they call it. But look at you know, this door here. This door is about 5 inches thick. Go on then, Matt, answer us. What do you think the shelter we used for? Look at that, big old hinge. See graffiti on the door? But that door is thick. It's about 5 inches thick. Go on, Matt, what do you think it was? I think I seen one here about a month ago, Andy, a YouTuber here. Hey, observer it is. It's a real shame. And I mean a real shame. But here, they used to charge you for having a taste of the Holy Spring, as they called it back in the day. And to me, it were a bit of a scam. I'll show you what. I'll give you a look why. Since stone gutter in here. Mark, that was one of the answers. Right, anyway, that stone gutter in there, it did come round, and that there is the original well. That. And that's what seeps down through the thing and goes into the well house. Into here. Down there. And this one here used to do the same. See, people used to come to the front of this building and pay for a drink at well, and the lords of the land at the time used to charge them for it. But that's where the well were, at the back. But they used to take them into this like nice posh building, as you call it, full of architecture, for a drink at Spring, and they could pay a lesser amount of money for the one what's coming out the wall there. But the one what's coming out the wall there run along a gutter at the back and went to the building. If you look, that's where the spout comes out the wall, but the opposite side of the wall. So to me, I don't know whether it was a scam back in there or not. I'll leave that up to you guys. If you look, that's where it comes out at wall. People used to stand here with probably like with a container or whatever, filling it up, charging them a crown or something like that for a drink. Yeah, Matt, did you hear me? It was like an hunter's shack. Look at me, I'm telling you now, and I didn't even get me 10 ounces. Right, it was an hunter's shack, and they did hang meat in there. You're right, deer and pheasant and things like that. But also at the place they used to breed pheasants as well. And I was reading somewhere they did use it as a smoker as well. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, just one of them. It's just one of them places, this. Nice and peaceful. Imagine living here. Look at hillside up there. Yeah, of course you did. That's why I couldn't answer you. I couldn't answer you because it'll ruin it for everybody else. But like I was saying, it did have a number of usages. Definitely. Tell you what, people, we're on a really glorious day today. Really glorious day. Come down these steps, huh? Yeah, you're right. It isn't middle of nowhere. But there's nothing better though, is there? Nothing better at all. And the information I was giving you on this place, well, it just isn't here anymore because somebody's ripped it all off. By the looks of things. Each one of these sections have photographs on of the family. William Brock, what was here, and Mr. Hollinshead himself. And I think there are a picture there of a coach driven by horses, and that's one at Main Lanes going up to Main Road, which is good. This is just like type of one of them places for me where I could just sit all day. And you know what, I've checked every rock all the way around this structure. Every face of a rock, on every wall, everywhere, all the way around. To see if anybody had left any markings. You know, like 8 builders from back in there. Anything like that. Come on, I'll give you a look at that there. It's like this here must have been a corridor running right down. Look how thick the walls are. Like 2-3 feet thick, each wall. It's like it's still got all its little cubby holes like that. Like for cold storage and things like that. Steps there going up into the next level like that. And just over here, you can see where somebody were digging at a doorway, and seeing if they can get back in. Is it observer? Do you know what? I like it, me. I like that, what you're doing. I see them everywhere. I see them in parks, woodlands, side of streams, everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I actually seen a Union Jack pebble this morning, been painted with a Union Jack on it, which I thought were great. Well, I like all that type of thing. And this here is one of the back rooms. You know, there's only right little rooms and that. Only real little rooms. But these would have been main rooms here, in the middle. In the middle of the house. These 2 big main rooms. Yeah, I like them, you know. You see them everywhere, don't you? In parks and everywhere. Do you know, here in Blackburn, there were a craze going on about 3-4 years ago. And people were painting the stones and pebbles. Painting the stones and pebbles and placing them around our town of Blackburn. But they were putting like their email address on for Facebook and, you know, things like that, say, and putting on stone. If you find this stone, email me, do you know, or text me on Facebook or add me on Facebook and tell me where you found it. I thought it were brilliant, me. Really brilliant thing. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If my wife were in chat, she'd tell you. Me and my boys always come home with a stone or something like that. Because I like geology and things like that, me. That was something else I weren't going to tell you. It's in that. It's in that, Matt. Mystery object there for you, mate. I did that down as one of my mystery objects as well. Can any of you tell me what it was used for? It's cast iron. Did she have there? Put rainbows on them? Cool. For NHS. I've got one in my front garden for NHS. little arch-shaped stone, well, like an arched shaped stone for NHS me in my front garden. Painted. Well, I'm gonna take you down to a big waterfall what's here in a minute. So let's give you a quick look round here. Mine says NHS on it, Andy. Look at this. All this here. All these stones here are what's being picked up from lying in a mist, everything. And what they've done is they put them all here. And what they do is if it ever needs maintaining or anything like that, they come and that's what they use. Because if you notice, there's cemented oak bricks in, and that's to restore the structure. If you notice, it's like here there's a pathway. It looks like a pathway here, running right through here. But you've got two separate sides what are raised. And I always used to think to myself, was there walls? And was this just a normal walkway, or was this a stairway going up from there? Because if it were a walkway, it'd be going nowhere. Yeah, Mark, no problem, mate. So anyway, come on, we'll have a walk, I think. Yeah, so this was Hollinshead Hall. Built on a 16th century farmhouse. The farmhouse was this side. And you ended up building the full lot of it. Really a big place. You know, if you're looking up pitch marks and that, tooled into the stone there. You know, like these ones here, pitch marks on an angle. That's so then they can take the face. If you do all these pitch marks here, pitch up marks in, you can knock all these off quicker, so you can face the rock. But they've actually left that one like it is, which I like. Yeah, so if any of you are out and about up Tockall's way, near Rollsworth Reservoir, come and have a look. Always come and have a look. You did Observer, could you put that message back up for me? I didn't get it all. It's something to do how you said that you'd done a garden. You ended up doing a garden or something. I'll take you down here. Yeah, I didn't quite get all your message. I think I got the top line before the rest of it went off bottom at screen. Oh, look at that there. I'll just put all them there because a lot of water comes down and starts washing it all the way, if you notice there. The channel there, what goes all the way up, it's for water. So they put this here, so then it channels it down into the dike and takes it down to the stream. Which, you know, that's good old engineering at its best, that, if you look at it. If you look at that. You know, clay bed. Fallen contour all the way around. Look at that for old engineering. Somebody would have just come along with an house spade, started digging it, threw a load of rocks in it, if you notice. And it's still working today. Nowadays, you would have had to bring a machine in, dig a big hole, rather French drain it or put a pipe in it, then cover it up and so on and so on, then come back every couple of years, replace the pipe and whatnot. And then you've got your old method like that, what's just still working today. Mine boggles. Mine really boggles me. So anyway, how are you all today? I'm rabbiting on a bit this morning, aren't I? It's because I'm excited because of the place I'm at. Cool, Matthew, cool. Oh, I'll get that in for somebody. Somebody's done that. Oh, somebody's put a love heart and NMB, I think that says. It's good, isn't it? It's not good to wrecking everything, but it's good that that'll be there for a long time now. It is good. Let's pull it to this side. We've got some walkers here coming up. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, definitely, Observer, definitely. And when I get home, I'll subscribe to you, because I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. I probably am, but I couldn't tell you if I am. I'm subscribed to quite a few people. But definitely, do an audit and I'll watch it. I'll give it a right good look. Definitely. Now, just let me have a look at this. Have you seen this for an old rustic tunnel? I'll have to get down and have a look. But you can well tell that's an old one. It's just had, it's just been stacked up on top of it and then flat sandstone right across the top and then covered up. But that is an old one. They're usually old when they're arched. But that is an old one. Even older. You know, you've got so many streams now. Good morning, Anthony. How are you, mate? I don't know, Andy. I don't think me and you'll fit in that, mate. Give me a look at this side. Now look at that big piece of masonry on top of there. What size is that big piece there? It's cool, that. That is cool. How's this there? Oh, we'll have a walk down there. Bear with me, chaps and ladies. Take you down here. I think we'll follow contour at the river. Take you down to the waterfall. Which is a spectacular waterfall, this down here. And if the signal goes off on me, if one of my mods rings me and lets me know, then I can restart a stream for y'all. Andy. This water today. It's the water again, folks, I think. Always draws me in. Really does draw me in. I'll show you how professional gets over it, friends. That's how you get over it. There you go. Can't you tell I've done that quite a while? So many times. Here we go again. Fence number 2. I'm on the ban for 6 days. Who put that? You're a Pisces unlimited. Is everybody back? Are you back, Ella? Anybody there? Yeah, I'm back here, Andy. Can you hear me, mate? Can you hear me? Clear, cool. There, I've just had to rush up all this bank in here. The waterfall's just down there. That's where waterfall is. Fence, because I think there's a guy here with his dog. There's a guy coming down with about 10 Labradors. I'll just nip back over this fence, as they say. Just had to scoot all the way up that hill there. All the way up. Next post. Pick me back up, guys. Right, come on, get back up here and onto the lane. We'll go for a walk. Yeah, sorry about that, people. So the waterfalls are, yeah, as they say. Weather's red hot. Have a rest, I think. I need one. Yeah, look at views there. Unbatten the coat. Bear with me, guys. Just going to leave you there a minute. Bear with me. Just have to prop you up there, guys. Sorry about this. Just taking my coat off. Getting a bit lighter, as they say. Just bag my coat and then get a drink and then we'll get on our way, as they say. Do you know what, Andy? It's just resting right on the wall. It'll be right, as they say. Do you know what? I'll pick that up. Or the last couple of days, as they say. That's all I've been saying for the last couple of days. Picked it up from somewhere. That's it. A nice drink of orange. There we go. Morning, Days of Horror podcast. Yeah, Days of Horror. We've just been at Hollinshead Hall. That was a bit further up that way, mate. Just went to take you all to the waterfall at Roddlesworth, and the signal went. I'll just get through this bit of a beech wood here. We're walking up that hill there. Morning, Ralphie lad. How are you, mate? Look at them. Look at them hilltops. Come, we're going up to this fence at the top. Crunching through all this, guys, so you'll have to bear with me. Up a big hill, guys. Excuses me. Good morning, Titan Pete. How are you, mate? Oh, no, you can't, mate. You can't. It is. Up here there's a main path. Ralphie, I've just come off beaten track at the moment. If you look, got another barbed wire fence to jump over now. Which is all good. Come on. Bear with me, guys. Tell you what, it's a good job I'm used to it, isn't it? Got this one here, Andy. Really calm, quiet. Apart from me crashing through wood. Come on. Look this. No, come on, we'll go this way. Yeah, I've seen some earlier, Andy, before I don't live stream. I didn't point them out though. So what hell, it's lovely here. Do you know what, Titan? I was meant to do a video with Blackburn Audits this week. It's just because I've been busy. So it is with family and things like that. But I've got a couple of videos lined up for us. But I'm just thinking about sticking them on Matt's community page. Because, I'm not bothered if it goes on my channel or not. I have enough content, as they say. But definitely, that's on the agenda, mate. High up on my agenda, actually. Doing a couple of vids with Matt. I might even accompany him on an audit or something. I'll thrash him. That's picture postcard that down there. Not even a thing moving. Nothing. Not one thing. Not even a leaf moving or nothing today. Not even a breeze. This here one, old original walkway is this. There's actually a road over there we can walk down. I've just decided to come off the beaten track, as they say. Look at this place here. Now you lot, I don't know if you lot can see the contour of hills in the background, but I can see really clear here. Really clear. Oh, here we go. That were a bit deep. About 2 foot in deep, that, in leaves. Oh, hang on. Nervous laughs coming out, thought I'm going to go then. Somebody's building a structure. What's all that about? Alright. Cool. Look at that down there though. That's like picture postcard, that, as I call it. Nothing moving. If you took a picture of that and got hold of that picture in your hand and then had a look, it'd be identical, nothing would be moving at all. Yeah, it is. And if you surround them as well, Ralphie, they all go right low to ground. Really low to ground. I study them, me. I study them quite a bit. I have a few spots where I go on a film deer and things like that, but I study them, me, when I go to these places. Like the behaviours and things like that. And their escape routes and the routes into place and, you know, all that type of stuff. It is. You know, and I can get really close, me, sometimes. Like, you guys don't actually realise how close I get to them. Sometimes I can get... Oh, yeah, it's clean as a whistle here. Yeah, Alpha lad, sometimes I can get within like 8 feet, 10 feet of them, sometimes. But I think because they know me, I'm always putting deer feed down for them and things like that. And every time I'm doing it and I see them, I always go like that. I always do that. So it's like they know the sound, I think. But they're good. Nice to see. Especially in our town of Blackburn, where people hardly see deer. Unless you're me, and you see them like pretty regular. Yeah, do you know what? I can believe it. See, we have a... Well, I have a woodland on my doorstep, me, as well. And I see them regularly. See them first thing in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, on a patch of grass near my house. I can actually see them out at window. And they come up, but they've only started coming up there because I've lured them up. Yeah, they are. If you watch a couple of my videos on them, you'll notice that they're not overly bothered about me. If you notice, they don't bolt off or anything like that. They're cute. I think they're more curious. Like, they'll know my scent, you know, my smell and that, because of me feeding them as well. But they're fascinating. They're brilliant. Yeah, they do. Do you know what? Look at that. Have you seen that there? Have you seen those vids, Ella? Anyway, you guys, have you seen this? It would, observer, it would. But people get to see your face then. I'm only messing. Good morning, Purple. Right, like I was saying, have you seen this here? This looks like a balloon, but it's got a message attached to it. So me being like me, I'm going to go and have a look and see what the message says. I wonder if it's one of them ones, if you find this balloon, contact what? So, so and so. But we'll have a look, eh? Oh, balloon here with a note. Let me see what it says. Oh, hang on. Check that out. God, Lord Jesus, please stop the war in Ukraine. And somebody strapped that to a balloon. Yeah, blessings to all of you. What it is, observer, right? Do you know what piques people's curiosity? Because I'm called Secret Blackman, everybody automatically thinks, oh, there's a big secret, do you know? And I'm not. I'm not a big secret at all, if you get what I'm saying. See, off YouTube, I'm a face off YouTube, you see, and a lot of people know me. From where I'm from, definitely a lot of people know me. So for me to kind which is a good analogy, Titan. Do you know what? I do quite, I do know a lot, I do. In my town I do. But that's what you get for studying it for so long. And I'm boots on the ground as well. Oh no, Andy, that'll come in about 5 minutes, mate. If all the chat are wondering what my two mods are on about, I have somebody ghosting my live streams, and the places I go and film like this person seems to come right behind you as soon as you finish your live stream and go and do a video on it quick, and then post it up, and that's what this guy does. So, but this guy, he's not a problem to me. His knowledge comes from books. He can't work out whether he's been researching for 25 years, 30 years or 40 years. So if he's researching and he's doing history, he needs to... No, we're not on about anybody in Blackburn. We're on about somebody else somewhere. Well, anyway, his research all comes from books. You know, he needs to get out a little, as I say, and come and have a look at the stuff he talks about instead of just reading it out of a book. Put some feet on ground, as they say. And I'll tell you, mate, if you're listening, because I know you're listening in chat as well. If you're struggling for content, mate, on where to do some content, instead of coming behind me, you know, doing the same stuff I do, or trying to get it up before me because you're watching my live streams, just get in contact with me, mate. I'll put you on to loads of content. That's not a problem for me. You know, I'll even share places with you. I'll tell you where to go. I'll tell you history on it as well if you want. I'll give you a book from home. I'll have a book on it, just like you have. Anyway, sorry people. I had to say that. See what it is, what people don't realise in chat, Ayla is very, very up on history. So Ayla watches a lot of people on internet. So when Ayla comes across anything what's similar, or anybody jumping on what you've done or anything like that, Ayla lets me know. And others. Are you on about here? Are you on about here, Ralphie, or are you on about in Blackburn? Look at this, some graffiti on here. Forest at Middle of Nowhere. JD 1997. Kirsty 1997. Wow. Here, and I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a fox here, but I'm not here at round about that time. I've seen deers and I've seen other things like that, but I've not seen any foxes. So I'm going to take you down here. I'm going to try and take you down here to a waterfall, and I'm hoping that it's not going to glitch us out. What you don't realise, I've come round in a right big circle. This big boy, that's a bit rotten, isn't it? Some green mushrooms there hanging out outside. I've seen plenty of them before, but I've not seen them as green, colour green. Come on, we'll have a look at them. Look at that. I wonder if that tastes the peas. That were green. Green. I'm hoping, guys, this isn't gonna... There's a waterfall here. Just hoping this stream's not gonna go down on us. There's a little one there. But it's this big and round corner here I want to give you all a look at. Now I'll let you all into a little secret here. When I go off beaten track, and I need a little bit of time to think, this is where I come. This is where I come here. Look at this place. And when rain's coming down hard, you want to see all that flowing down. It looks really smart here. And what I usually do is, I usually sit on that rock there, have me dinner, cup of tea, and sit here for like a good half an hour or so. And that's what I do when I'm walking up here. But when I need a bit of headspace, this is where I come. Here. Which we all have to find our own little places, as they say. You know. Cool little place, this. Really cool. It's a documented place, this, as well, so if you're up Roddlesworth Way, or if you stick on Google Maps and look up Roddlesworth, you'll see that it's actually a landmark, this here. Get up this bit of hill, guys. I'm turning back round, you see. Lures me in every time, this. Really does lure me in. Must be good for my soul, that, as they say. I'm just taking a couple of pictures from here. Oh, like my friend. Oh, let's go. Did it glitch out there on that waterfall? Or not? Anybody? A little bit. Thank you, Andy. It's just if it glitches out really bad, when I finish the walk in a bit, I can always come back this way then and video it for people if they've missed it. But if it hasn't glitched out, you know, I've got the footage there in live stream, as they say. But I have videoed it before and filmed it and everything else. Look at this, look how sloppy this is today. Good pair of boots are in requirement here today. But you know, it's all good. Yeah, did anybody see Blackburn HORWICH video yesterday? About him getting his phone knocked out of his hand? I thought it were a bit outrageous, me. Yeah, when Matt put the teaser on, yes, the play. Oh, they were terrible. You're right. Well, when he put it on and he were on the tease, he gave us like a teaser first, didn't he? You know, like a bit of a build up to it, and then he played it at the end for us. It's like I knew. It's like I knew exactly what were gonna go on. I just had a feeling like when you could see all the four constables or the plod, as you want to call them, or whatever you want to call them, started approaching him. I knew right away, because that's what it's like in Blackburn. I ended up just putting in his chat like, "Welcome to Blackburn." It's been like that all our lives in Blackburn. Not so much now we're older, but when we were younger, it were bad. We were bad for it. Do you know what, Purple? I've got a flask of tea in my bag. See, I don't drink alcohol or anything, me. I've done enough of that when I was younger, as they say. At this place. Yeah, you're right. It is a powerful weapon, but it's only it is a powerful weapon. You're dead right. But recording device, but it's not so powerful if they take it off you and impound it. That's the thing, you see. With these junked up terrorism charges, as they call them. You know, start, you know, confiscating your equipment. You know, and it's only powerful when you get it back. That's if you get it back, as they say. It's in this nice little oasis here. I've got to show you this. This nice little blue lagoon. Here. It's a nice little oasis. This cuts out that landscape, but in the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the forest. Look how blue water is. Murky though, don't get me wrong, it's dirty. But it's blue. Just tucked out the way, this. You know, look how far that is down there. Yeah, you're dead right. Live streams are better for it because if the tyranny starts and things like that, you know, at least whoever's watching on the other end of your live stream can like rather screenshot it. Or yeah, that is a good thing about the device, isn't good about the live streaming. See what it is, I'm not an auditor, me. I could quite easily be an auditor, because I know the laws. I've lived with them most of my life, as they say. Is it alright now, Andy? Now I've walked a little bit further, mate. Are we back? Are we alright, Andy? Well, yeah, I think so. Are we back on, Andy? Thank you, mate. Yeah, you are. But I also look at it this way. I think sometimes you've got to move on from police stations and things like that. When people's made the point, they've made the point. Because eventually they will start changing the laws. And when they do, it's the children what feel it in future. So instead of aggravating it, it has to be done correctly, doesn't it? As they say. But that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not an auditor, so I'm not in that game, so who am I really to, you know, pass any dispersions on anything? My dispersions come from being a father, as they say, and having children. As well as backing the auditing community, of course. I back everybody, me. I back the cause, me. They've all got skills. They have all got skills, I will say that. Could put all them different skills together from all them different auditors. That'd be some weapon for you. That would be some weapon. Look at this place. Sorry, Titan, if that were your last message, mate, I didn't quite get it all. Look at this place here. Down here, it takes you to reservoirs down here. Yeah, it is dangerous. Whatever happens can shape the future for our children. Now, it is here, it's really peaceful. You know, and it can shape the future for us in a bad light. Do you know what? I feel, do you know what? I love Live Free's content, me. I absolutely love Live Free's content. I think he had, when I first started watching Live Free, now I started watching Live Free before anybody. When I started watching Live Free, I think he had 130 subs when I first watched him. And I watched him ever since. But I don't go in chat, I don't call anybody. I don't have a side in any way, me, at all. And that, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a side. I watch for the cause. I'm behind the cause, as they say. Well, it's one of them, isn't it? You know, I understand why they do lives at police station, because, you know, it's just extra protection, isn't it? You're protecting your rights, you know, while you're doing it. Because if you're not filming, they'll abuse your rights, and that's what happens. You know, and but that's not every police officer, you know. Yeah, it's not every police officer out there. Believe me, it's not. But you do get some, and some are under peer pressure through others and got to act like other people to fit in to the groups and things like that. You know, but I've been brought up in this world like, you know, you're either a sheep or you're a shepherd. You know. Never been a follower of me. I always do my own thing, as they say. Yeah, you have. You're dead right there. You have got good and bad in every community. And people fighting for, well, good or bad in every community. You know, everybody's on the same hymn sheet. So, you know, everybody needs to, like, keep on the same hymn sheet. Instead of, like, you know, just at each other. It's no good. I don't think it's any good. I think it's, you know, put all resources together, get it all together, you know, get your movement back going and, you know, back again instead of all calling each other out. And might just be me. Like I said, you know, I back the movement. I'm not one of these who said, he said this and she said that. I'm not one of them people. The movement I watch for, and the skills of each auditor, each one of them have all got their own style of doing things, and they've all got their own little skills, and I see that me when I watch them. I do see that me. Oh guys, another little waterfall here for you all. Did you, Andy? That for a nice little waterfall. But I am one of these though. If somebody needs calling out, you know, they need calling out, don't they? You know, and that's how it works. I am that type of person. You know, if it's a wrong un, it's a wrong un. And that's how it works. You got purple, I've got loads to do, me, mate. Loads. I was looking this morning. It was just overwhelming as soon as I put computer on. I don't know about your freedoms are gone. I don't know about that. Our freedoms are here. We've just got to keep hold of them. That's what we have to do, I think. Not all our freedoms are here, but we've got freedoms. But if we don't keep hold of them, they will go. They will be taken away. People lie down and let it happen. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, I do hope myself that all auditing community all come back together and get it like it used to be, where you used to go onto different people's lives and podcasts and everybody was talking about the videos, what they'd done the day before or on the day, and what encounters they've had with people, and you know, and all that. Sorry mate, I just got back into that message. I know it was to me because I seen the SB in it. Something to do with Scotland, I think you said, mate. Yeah, but I would like to see all auditing community back together and doing the work they all set out to do in the first place. But in the meantime, I still will support them all. I still will watch every single one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It is corrupt at core, you're right. But these days, you've got to ask yourself, what's not corrupt these days? Everything's corrupt. Don't matter where you know, it doesn't matter where you go. You know, you can go to your corner shop. Tin of beans were like £1.20 yesterday. You go this morning, £1.25. And do you know what? And I don't understand it, me. You know, if I wanted YouTube, if I wanted to do YouTube, mate, as a job, me, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I'd be going and causing hassle everywhere and getting arguments going, and do you know all that? You know, if I wanted to earn money out of it. See, I'm, you know, I do what I do because I like what I do, what I'm doing. I like history. I like walking, and all that type of stuff. Never been about subs, likes, or anything for me. If you want to watch, watch. If you don't want to watch, don't. You know, I'm still going to be doing it anyway. As they say. This is a really nice, cold, natural spring, this. Now look how clear that water is, guys. It's like super clear. It's freezing cold, like ice cold as well. You know, see it coming down there. You can actually see where they built the wall to channel it as well all the way down, if you notice, right around here. That little bridge there. It's only a really low bridge, is that as well. I'm going to take you down here and give you a look, just a little look up there, what we just walked past. Give you all a right good look at it. What's this there? But saying that, you know, I'm nobody in the auditing community, so it's not really, you know. Yeah, we know that, Eden. Not everybody goes out for troubles. The trouble just ends up landing on your feet, mate. But what I'm saying is, if I wanted to earn money out of it, I'd go and stick my camera in people's faces to get a reaction, because that's what gets you the views, as they say. Do you know what? And you're right there. I do. I like what I do, me. You know, I do all this in my spare time, in between being a father and having a family, and a partner and that. But you know what I mean? You know the score, Eden. In it, mate. You can just go out there and stick your camera in somebody's face. You know, get home, throw it on, give it a dodgy title, like person grabbed me by the face or person grabbed me by the throat, and throw it on YouTube. I can guarantee you there's thousands of views on it. Guarantee. You know, I'm just not into that, me. I'd rather just carry on doing what I'm doing. Meet good people like you lot. Have a right good chat. Give you all a look at places like this. If I can learn you all a little bit about history. Bring some history back alive, as they say. Instead of it just being history. Well, it's blazing here, purple. Absolutely blazing hot. Look at this. You're right, mate. It's in these. Got trap, mate. I think I need to lose a few pounds. So I've got traps in that gate then. Do you know what I do, Ayla? So I like things like this, me. Could all exposed bedrock as well. All the way down. Have a look on it, huh? No, I thought the gate were trying to mate with me, Andy. It was stuck in my back. Sorry for all the youngers watching. Sorry, I didn't get all your message there, mate. It just peeled off bottom of the screen on me. Look at this. Let's get lighter out, guys. My fag were talking to me. What's wrong with that, Andy? See not water there? It's just all coming right down that bedrock, if you can notice. Tell you what, that'd be nice sliding summer. Right down. And then into the pool there at bottom. Into this pool. Actually, I might have a go on that in summer when it gets hotter. Bring me boys up. See this waterfall here. If this was a rainy day, all you see here is all water coming right down off this. What exposed bedrock again. Got little channels. Well, I'll try and get along this. Nope, purple, nothing here, mate. Not a thing. I'm going to try and get across it, it's a bit slippy. If my behind reaches the floor, you'll all be the first to see, as they say. Yeah, that was slippy. Check this out. Yeah, Eden, be good, mate, be good. Nice place. I've got a lot there myself, you know, Eden. A real lot, mate. I've got a lot of permissions as well for them. Thank you, Ralphie, mate. Look at this. Have you not seen where all water's been eating it all away over the years? It's just like a big slate mound, that. You can see all layers of slate. But this, when it's raining, it comes gushing down here. Come on, let's get across this. Yeah, Eden, do us a favour. Look up the Chinese tunnels in Blackburn. I wouldn't mind doing them, mate, but we need a crew of us. Can't just do it a couple of us, because you're going underground for a few miles. Good morning, Stephen. Look at that. Matt, will you do me a favour, mate? Put everybody's link in. Everybody who's here in chat, just put everybody's link in chat for everybody. Get some subs going for people. Look at that, look at that laser. Slate there. Good morning, Stephen Taylor. Yeah, Aaron, they break up, you know. They go in a couple of sections as they go further on up into landscaping St Mewis. But the one at Scapa, it starts and it's round about a mile or so, I think. You know, something like that. But see, you have a dodgy knee like me, mate. So we'll end up on your hands and knees at some points. Look at this place here as well. Look at this. Do you know what? I'm dying to put my rucksack on that and slide down there. Ah, nice little yellow bird there. Look at this. Just more of the same, Ella. Look at these little places. See, I walk through here a lot, me, and every time I walk through here I seem to see different things. But don't get me wrong, I do come at different times of year, but I see different things all the time. Thanks, Matt. You're a good un. Spot on. See you later, Madison. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy it, guides. Definitely. Like it when all kids are out doing. Or they're off out doing something. Hey, Matt's a good mod. Matt's spot on. No offence though, Matt. Halo's a good mod. And Andy. Listen, all my mods are brilliant. They're the best. They're all good, sensible people. And they've all got a good heart. Which is always good. It's always good for people's channels. If you get a bunch of sensible mods. Yeah, big up all the mods. Big up Observer as well. Definitely. Look at this place. Look at these places. I looked at these steps and I thought, oh. They don't look that steep, but they are. And you know what, Observer? That's what I see in people, me. Definitely. I like seeing all the good in people, me. I do. Look at this place. Yeah, Observer, that's what my channel's about. Showing the love and not the hate. Thing is with society, it's too easy to hate and too hard to love, as they say. It should be the other way around. Well, that's my analogy on it. Look at all the layers there, all different layers in that. All different layers of sandstone there. I buy only Matt and ice cream. Matt, you want a 99 with a flake, mate? And sprinkles. Look at that. Look at this. You know, I like all these type of little valleys, me. We all get. I've got sensitive teeth. I'll tell you what, Purple. I bet you'd hit some speed coming down here on an ice. It is a bridle wear, this as well. You can bring them here. I can't wait to get down here. Meet a really big reservoir. I'm going to take you all along. It's just all water, it attracts me. Like a bit of an homing beacon. Woo woo! As they say. Come on, we'll go down this way. I were going to take you along there. But the lure of the water, it's all luring, as they say. Hey mate, how are you? Black Benedict, Matt, my mate, you're sparkling. You're a diamond, lad. You're sparkling. Tell you what, I like that. Do you know what, purple? It's brilliant here, mate. Brilliant. If you're just wondering what I'm doing, I'm going up to this old log here. Just want a picture of this. It's just caught my eye, as they say. There we go. Sorry about that, people. I'm just getting some photographs. Good morning.
Yeah, Paul.
Good yourself?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, good.
Well, come here.
He's alright, mate, he's alright.
Oh, no worries, bud.
Yeah, really big walk rest, people. Really good walk as well. Nice and peaceful. Dog. Oh, get in there. Little footbridge here. Dog in water.
It's like an otter.
Cool. That's for an old footbridge. People are going to say to me, it's not that old, that it's concrete. I'm going to say, you're going to say that to me, look how old concrete is. You know, I like this here. See where the river comes down? You can actually see where it was fenced off and posted. To say, I own that part of the river. Yeah, that dog, it was brilliant. Come on, have a look at this. Have you seen this? This is what I was just pointing out up there. I'll get it in water a little bit for you. Seen this? Seen bracketry? We're at Old Gateway. Let's come to the side so you can see them. Well, you think he'd had a gate here, right across. You know, you can just see cast iron coming out like that. Well, here, they used to have a gate right across. And was it where the guy who owned this land here, like, saying, like, you know, this river here, past these posts here, is my river. That's your lots, that's mine. But it's, you know, look at the extent the person's gone to, though. A river with eyes coming out at the end. I think that's cool, me. Gone to a lot of effort. A lot of effort. It's like, look, it's all walled off. All the way along. Unless it were a prime trout fishery or whatever back in there. It is, Ralphie. I'll tell you this, Ralphie. You can walk 3 miles that way, mate, and it's just the same like this. So you just see me tap then on my arm, didn't you? 3 miles that way the same. Doesn't matter whatever direction you go in. You can go in any direction for 3 miles probably from here, and you just end up in the middle of nowhere. Still in the middle of nowhere. This is like how can I say it? The centre path what runs directly centre of this big complex. Look, there's another little stream coming down as well. Look at this. Ayla, how's your little man? Is he alright? Look at this. Look at this place. All you can hear is the birds tweeting along. Look at these Scottish pine trees. That's all they are. Brilliant, Ella, brilliant. Give him my best. Give him a big love from me and my family, will you? The little man deserves it. God, I'm glad, Ellie, I'm really glad. I really am. It touched me, as they say, when you told me. Look at this swing, people, here. Look at the swing. Going right over, beginning at the reservoir. What's here? I'm going to take you down to this lake here. Now when I walk up this way, which is probably about once a fortnight, something like that, because I walk over routes. I always come here for me dinner, down here. People going at lake down here as well. I'll give you all a look in a minute. There's a lady who sat on this bench. Squeeze one out. Bring you down here, guys. Yeah, big up Buster, definitely. Go, everybody go and sub to Buster. It's reconnecting me here. Are you back, Ella? Are you back on? Just walked across. If you're all listening. Oh. Yeah, if you're all listening. I walked on that little stream there. As soon as I walked on that stream, just signal cut on me. Are you back, Ella? Good, good, brilliant, brilliant. Look at this place. Yeah, as soon as I walked on that bit of stream there, that were it, cut off on me. Just had to walk back up here on the side of the hillside. So I'm just going to try and avoid that little spot there. I'm just going to try and avoid that little spot. I'm dying to get close up to that lake there. Come on. See how far I get here. Oop. I'll take you just a little bit further down here, Alfie. I'll take you down to that little beach where I sit and watch the day pass. This little beach down here. One of my subscribers asked me if I'd do him a time lapse here, just at water. So I ended up bringing my big camera up onto tripod, putting it on a little bit of beach here and giving him a time lapse of this for hours. Yeah, we were sat here for hours. Ooh, thought that was something then. So I thought that were a dead animal then, that there. Do you know what? I thought that were like some type of otter with its foot there and its tail, and it's not. It's a piece of wood. So that's what I thought that was. Now this is where I usually sit. Sit here and have my dinner. That for a good dinner time, eh? That there perfectly. Yeah, you could. It's that quiet, Ralphie. You could definitely. Especially if you've been on a big walk up this way. No problem, observer. Nice to see you and nice having you. You're always welcome here, as they say. Fish there jumping. Yeah, here guys, there's 3 big reservoirs here. There's this one here. There's one right over there, and then there's another a bit further along. I thought I got my my artwork on my arm in then. Yeah, everybody give Observer some love in chat. Definitely. That's it, fish then, jump. That's a trout, what's in here, that. Just give me a look. Give me a look round whilst I'm having a smoke of my cigarette. Is this a... I'll sit down for a couple of minutes. Do you know what? It does, doesn't it? Do you know what? I've been to a load of locks up and down country and in Lake District and things like that. But I've never ever been. See you later, Observer. Have a good day. Give me best to all your family as well. Please. Yeah, I was saying, I've never been to Loch Ness, me. I think that's going to be like one of the bucket list things, as they say. Walking Scottish Islands. Doing coast to coast. Oh, it's popping up everywhere, trout here. I'm going to Loch Ness. I've walked a lot of Wales. I've done a lot of Wales, as they say. Things like that. You're just wondering, guys, I'm just stopping, I'm having a break. I'm having my cigarette. And we'll start back. I'm going to take you around around this reservoir here. Right round. So how's this stream been today, everybody? Has it been alright? I know my walk's been brilliant today. Been a really good walk. You see that big ripple then in water? It's because there's fish jumping everywhere here. Everywhere. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what, Ralphie? I'm telling you, I've been wanting to go for a long time to Loch Ness. Definitely. All pictures and everything I've seen is amazing. I'm trying to get you into a situation where then we can all get back on. Roddlesworth Reservoir. Near Tockholes. Yes. If you put it on Google Maps, you'll actually see magnitude at place. It's a big place, and you'll just have to come from down there from that beach, as they say. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, I just had to. Thank you, Ayla. Thanks, Andy, mate. Yeah, I've just had to put me a little rest short. Keep you all going. It's right fickly in here. That signal I've noticed. But I am in like middle of a big dip, as they say. Like in a valley. But look at this place. Sign there. When it goes off on me, the screen just looks like it. I've got sun behind me and the sun's beating on screen. That's what it looks like. And I just notice it. Come on. Get you up here, eh? Yeah, and this path here, this, runs right through the centre of this woods, Roddlesworth. Some amazing things here, amazing. And I think here there's a good 20 walks, 20 trails here. But if you've never been, it's such a nice, calming place. Especially if you've had an hard week, as they say. Come, nice slow walk. Soaking everything in, as they say. And then you get out of here and you get back into Blackburn, and then reality hits. Yeah, when reality hits, when you come out like places like this, back into like busy roads, built up areas, and it's like you think to yourself, oh, I'm back home type thing. And you just forget it all when you're here. Forget every bit of it. Good morning.
Good morning.
The last message, what popped up on screen, I didn't quite get it. I didn't. It like flicked on and flicked off. But I will say this. People need to come and explore this place. And the magnitude of it. And you could come up here probably once every week for probably a year, and you might just cover all of this. You might just cover all of it. I had a friend years ago, about 20 years ago. We used to come up out here on quad bikes. And we came up here every day for 6 months. And we were still finding different walkways, different trails. Now, don't get me wrong, they all lead back onto middle path what we're onto here, but they just scatter off everywhere here. So that one of the reasons why I came today, just out of curiosity, seeing whether it was streamable here. Because like me, Catwoman, Matt, and others who do streaming, can always come this place, can't they? And kick a live stream off, as they say. Come on, take you back down to the lake. Look at this. Lovely here. That's where we were about 10 minutes ago, all the way down there. If you notice right down in this bottom corner, they have boats, little rowing boats. Shall we walk along riverside, lakeside? Come on, we'll walk along this side. You just notice right up there in the corner there, 2 of them. You see them? Mesmerised today. We've got no glare off the Suttle today, which is good. But the views today are outstanding, yeah. Really outstanding. do the little trademark, shall we? As I call it. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'm just doing a pile of stones, as they say. I always do a pile of stones when I go anywhere, so you just have to bear with me, people. It's like a little trademark, as they say, isn't it? A couple of small ones now, and that'll be us. There we go. Let's give you a look at that. Do you know what, Stephen? There is some monster pike in here, some real monster pike. It's I'll just give a quick look at that stone pile I put on. There. It is a private fishing place, this, but it's a trout fishery. I don't know how they'll go on, Stephen, with pike. That I don't know, but I do know it's a trout fishery. As we're walking down here, mate, if I come across any signs or with any phone numbers on, I'll get it on for you. But I couldn't tell you what pike, mate. No, just putting a pile of stones, like I always do. I go everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'll do a pile of stones. Even when I'm on live streams with you guys. A lot of the time you don't see what I'm doing. We're going along the edge. Yeah, Stephen, I bet you some nice winter pike in here. Bet it'd be alright in summer. In winter, sorry. Beginning of autumn, like you do. Well, yeah, I would be, because generally, the times I have come up, there's been fly fishermen on, and what they do, they use them rowing boats down bottom, and they're usually scattered about. But as goes for poaching here, no, I don't think anybody poached up here. Bit too far out way. Maybe if they're camping in woods or something like that. You know, they might throw a line in for an odd trout. Bit of food, as they say. Come, take you up here. Now look at this place here. This is what I've walked slow down to. See that steel post sticking up? Now that there had a walkway. Used to have a walkway coming right across and all the way right round in an arc, as they say. And if you see there, see archways, isn't bridge? I think it's cool, that. Go on, I'll take you over. Just been hanging about because there's two ladies over there passing. They were right outside of me. I didn't want to get anybody in. Look at this. And this is at this side of the reservoir. Hello Claire, how are you? You alright? Stephen, there's a sign here, I'm going to have a look at this one. See if it's got it on this, mate, for private fishing. No mate, it's not. I'll have a look round as I'm walking round for you though, definitely. Look at that. Well, it's original cast iron work. And these here, these are spillways, these. Now this spillway here goes for quite a few miles, this. And then it goes on to the next reservoir further on down, and then the reservoir after that, it goes on to the next one as well. Just pull it to one side a minute. I'm going to check all these signs out for Stephen. No swimming, no swimming. Beware anglers casting, access for anglers only. Alright, if we had another sign for that for anglers. Come on, we'll have a look. Nice steps here at side. I've not seen any today, Stephen. I've definitely not seen any. But you would think so. You would think so, especially outside at river and things like that. I want to take you down here to the next one. There's another one down here. Is this there? Just pull it to one side. There's a family here, guys. Better, guys. Let's get past that family with young uns, as they say. Coming down a big slope here, guys. My legs haven't gone a bit too quick. Spill off. It's a spill off that. What goes to this place down here? Yeah, so if you're ever here, let me pull this down a minute. There's a lady here on the bridge with a child. Now I like this cast iron bridge. I'm going to give you all a look at one of my favourite footbridges. Go on mate, I'm after filming it, bridge. No problem. Now if you've never seen this before, guys, and everybody what's jumped off, they all should have hung about a little bit, because this is a gem. This, check this out, for a cast iron bridge. Now look at that. See where they bolted it all together as well. Nice rail running all the way around. And it's all wooden slatted, if you notice. I like the idea of this. And if you notice, when hot water's going over, it all flows down like this guy here. You notice? Yeah, this is one of my favourite footbridges, this. Especially at wooden planks at the feet. But look at the shape of it. You can actually see all the rivets in it and that. Actually see where it's actually come away a little there as well. But look at that down there. In fact, yeah, I'll do it through a gap here. Look at that. Enjoy these guys. I'll shake the bridge, yeah, shall I? Watch this. You see it moving? Full bridge moves when you walk on it. The full bridge. Just bear with me guys, I'll turn around and give you another look at that. Look at that. I think that's a gem, me. I really do think it's a gem. What shapes and that in that. Even down to shape in all beams what run across. I like it spillway there. What's it like there, Stephen? Is it nice? Is it a nice place? Because I like places like this, me. I've travelled quite a bit up and down country, you know, like to come across places like this. You can just see there. You know, you don't see bridges like that every day. Definitely not. You think how remote this is. All these have had to be carried in these piece by piece. That's why you can bolt it all together. You could probably unbolt that bridge into sections. So loads of different sections. Just all them little things like that. It's like this little style here. All these like little quirky things. What's been put in place. It is purple. It really is. I'm walking around here looking for a sign for Stephen. Do you know what? I'm gonna look that place up when I get home, Stephen. It sounds nice. With it being a dell, it sounds nice to me. But here in Lancashire, we have a lot like this in Lancashire. We do. Just people just don't access it the same. Like meaning, people are too rushing about in life, I think. It's like me. After I stop this life today, I'll be here rest of the day. Me. Taking it in. Unless Blackburn Audits Matt goes live, and then I'll be sat here watching his live. But if you can just see it coming through, that's the next reservoir there. I'll get you to end here, I think. Hello, George. How are you, mate? I did a place this morning, George, on this live stream, right at the beginning. A place called Ollins Head Hall. It's a really good place. I'll give you history and things like that on it, but if you want to know a little bit more about that Ollins Head Hall, George, I did a video on it. Like, if you look at my videos, it's I've just put it, I think I put it exploring Ollins Head Hall, and there's another one there as well, which has got a well house, an old well house. It were refurbished in 1901 and 1905. one or two by council of this district. But the old Hollins Head Hall were built. It were built in the 1800s, but it was on. Yeah, no problem. It was on a 1600s site where a 1600s farmhouse used to be. But I'll give you history on it anyway at the beginning. Ooh, that dog don't sound right then. Dog sounded like it was screaming then. Look at this place. There's a second reservoir this, guys. Yeah, if there's any swearing or anything like that, George, the mods will delete your message, mate. Because we have some children watch some of these streams, you see. So if anybody swears in chat or anything, it'll just end up getting deleted. I'm sorry for that, but that's just how it is. As they say. So let me get through these bushes, people. I'll get there. Just get you down onto this path. That's an old railway viaduct and a bomb factory. They're brilliant. Do you know what? I like a right good look at that, me. Definitely. Yeah, George, all it is, it's my youngest son watches these lives. So because there's mine who's watching, you know, mods are like, I've encouraged the mods if they hear any see any swearing or any language towards that effect, just to delete it. Because I couldn't turn around to my son and say, I don't like you swearing if he hears it or sees it, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, wall here. Look at this place. You think all these walls here, every one of them you see, all this brickwork and everything, was all part of Hollins Head Hall. Because when it came into decline, I'm not going to really go into it because I've done it in my video. When it went into decline anyway, a majority stone was used for surrounding walls. And some cottages in Buxton. Oh, this is a fantastic place, this. I've been up here for a while, a couple of weeks. It just gets me every time I come. Every time I come here. And we'll pick up pace a little. Been walking a little bit slower today. Well, a lot slower to tell you the truth. I'm usually motoring round. Third gear. on, get down here. Get to water's edge, yeah. Give you a look at this reservoir at this side. The lake, the watering hole. I have to give you a look at this place. Over there, right in corner, there's another little footbridge, just like the one we passed a minute ago. Did you see that there? That was my name on the tree, that. I did that when I was 11-year-old. It's not there now. When I was 11-year-old. Tree graffiti, as we used to call it. I like it here. I think it's a really good walk, me. It is a good walk, Andy. It's a good long walk, mate. After I stop this live stream, I'll be still carrying on, me, because there's a lot more to this. You know, a really lot. I'll end up in Buxton or something like that. That's where I'll end up. Jump on train back. Something like that. Tell you what, they're difficult. There's not tree roots there. They're all wet through. So as soon as you stand on them, that's you. No, no, definitely not. Do you know what? I get one. I get a rail card, me, because I'm always here, there, and everywhere. But the thing is with me, I don't know where I'm going to be from one day to the next, as they say. You know, because I just get up in the morning and just go out. And wherever I end up, I end up. You know, you won't credit how many times I've been lost, me. I've been lost loads of times. I had to get Google Maps out on the phone. All's I know, I live that way somewhere. That's true. See, when I finish this walk, got all the way down here, I have to walk all the way back through that lot. That's not way back. Which I don't mind. Just adds to my walk. I just have to leave my camera in my bag. or I'll still be here at 10 o'clock tonight clicking away at pictures. Take you down here onto the side of the reservoir. Some good mountain bike trails here as well, if you are into mountain biking. There is quite a good few of them. The big ones as well. They're alright starting from the top on mountain bike, but it's when you're coming back, it's all uphill. All of it. We'll look on these signs here for Stevens. See if there's any angling. There is an angler right down bottom here. No, these are the same signs as what we were looking at earlier. Do you notice? We're at Lower Roddlesworth Reservoir. The other reservoir at the top there were higher. Guys, look at this place. This is the second one. And the third one's down there. I'll give you a quick look at that from up here. Bear with me a minute. Go on, I've got to show you this. Have to show it you. You can see it's spillway right down bottom there. And that takes it right down to onto the small reservoir at bottom. Which I think's brilliant. And over there, just over there, I'm trying to not get these people in. Over there, there's a little iron bridge what you cross over. And that takes you all the way back to where we originally started. Get hills in background as well. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another walk here. Not this week, maybe next week. I've got a few more places I want to take you all. But on the next walk up here, I'm going to take you down to this bottom reservoir, because that route alone's a good hour all the way around it, a really good hour. And there's a lot of features down there, a lot of features. They're pretty compressed together as well. But I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try and ask this angler here. Or if not, I'm going to, if Stephen's still listening, if not, I'll write down the phone number to the to this angling association here, and I'll put it in the description below when I put this on for public, and that's what I'll do. But if you notice just here, you can just see down onto it, sticking up from here, which is a really good picture if you've got a nice lens on your camera what can zoom in, which my bigger camera in my bag, it's equipped for that type of stuff, as they say. So my good people, I think I'll leave you with that today. Anyway, thank you all for joining me today. It's been a really good talk and a walk, as they say. I'm going to sit here on this little wooden thing, checking this scenery for a good half an hour after this live stream, have my dinner, go and get some filming done and things like that, as they say, and then get back to you all tomorrow. So thank you all for joining this morning. Give me best to all your families, and give me best to yourselves, and look after you all yourselves, please, and I'll see you all tomorrow. No problem, Stephen. I'll put that. I'll try and get the number and the fishing association before I leave. I will do, and I'll put it in the description for you below, my mate. Thank you, Andy, mate. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you, Matthew. I'll ring you in a minute, Andy, after I've finished. Same with you, Ayla. I'll ring you as well. Anyway, I'll let you all go. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Purple. Thank you, my mate. Thank you, Andy. Catch you all in a bit. God bless to you all. See ya. Bye.